Hi, this is Josh Hicks with the Indiana Court Times, and I'm here with State Public Defender Amy Karozos. She just started mid-January, and as the State Public Defender, could you extrapolate a little bit on what that's like to come into such a job with a crisis going on?
Well, of course, it's been challenging. I think it's been challenging for everyone, not just us. But coming in the middle of this, sort of, or right after I started, has really given me an opportunity to look at my staff and understand how strong they are. And so it's forced them early on to show me what kind of commitment and strength they have. They've been not only trying to learn how to work remote, which I know is an issue for everyone, and for us, we weren't really set up to do that. So that all was very challenging. But in addition, they've been asked to step up and do additional things and work harder than they probably have in a long time, because we have so many clients who are, at risk that we're trying to get some relief for. So I've asked them to do different things, and everyone from my chief deputy to my assistant chief to the legal assistants to the staff attorneys, our IT guy, our receptionist, our poor receptionist, everyone's just stepped up and really shown their commitment to this job and to the clients that we serve.
There seems to be some confusion about the relationship between the State Public Defender's Office, Indiana Public Defender Counsel, and the Public Defender Commission. Could you kind of educate us, me included, on the relationship of those three agencies?
Yeah, so I want to clarify first that Indiana is a county-based system for public defense for the most part. All the trial level work and the direct appeals are the county responsibility. So, 93 counties, they each are responsible for their own public defense system. But there are 3 state agencies that have to do with public defense. So our agency, the State Public Defender, does representation, and most of our clients are post-conviction clients that are in prison trying to get a new trial. We also represent children that are in prison in the Department of Correction. The Public Defender Counsel is the agency that does training and technical assistance for public defenders. And they are a member agency. They have about 1,400 members throughout the state. They are also serving as a liaison on lots of commissions and organizations and agencies. And so they are like the public defense voice on that. We also have the Public Defender Commission. So we all have public defender in our name, so that adds to the confusion. Public Defender Commission is the agency that's really tasked with standards for public defense. And they also are the agency that provides reimbursement to counties for public defense expenses if they qualify. So I think over the past around 30 years, they've reimbursed about $300 million total to the counties that qualify. And right now, there are about 2/3 of the counties in the state that are part of that. As you can imagine, it's confusing. And so one of the ways that's become crystal clear just during this pandemic is that we're trying to reach out to our clients to help those of our clients that we can during this. We're looking at our clients are men, women, and children who are in prison. And they're at risk from the virus, not just because of health reasons, not just because of age, but these are factors too, but also just the environment. The prison environment puts them at a greater risk. And so we're looking at our clients and trying to identify that pool, and also people that are close to release date, and ask courts to review those cases to see who would be appropriate to release. While we're doing that, it's for every person that we can help. And that's a large pool for us, but overall for the Department of Correction population, it's a small pool. So for every person that we're able to try and do something for, we just have hundreds of requests that aren't our clients. And so I had a visual. If you want to see it, I'll hold it up for you.
Sure.
This is what we've received, but in addition to the mail that we have received, the commission has been receiving mail, the public defender council has been receiving mail, county public defenders are receiving mail from people trying to reach out because they heard about what we were doing.
Sure,
So
sure.
here's my box. This is about, I don't know if you can see that. That's about 3 days
Wow.
worth of mail.
That
And so
sounds like a big job.
it breaks your heart because these are not, we're not able to help everyone. So we're doing what we can. As I said, everybody's working really hard. We're going to keep doing what we can, going forward. So.
Gotcha. And speaking of going forward, what's returning to normal going to be like for you and your office?
Yeah, I think normal is going to look really different. Our old normal is not going to be our normal going forward. One thing that I'm sure when we do go back, it will involve more remote work. We're going to continue to work on ways to improve communication with clients and with their loved ones. We're going to work on improved ways to visit with clients remotely. We'll adapt to whatever the courts have in place, as far as what that looks like is normal. But we're also going to continue to try and get relief where we can for our clients because it looks like we're in this for a while. And so we're going to continue our efforts.
That's great. Well, I think that's our time, but I really thank you for the interview today, and we can look forward to many more of these video interviews, I think. So just like you said, with how things are now, they're going to carry forward a little bit. So thank you for your time, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.